Hello, everyone. Welcome back to This Day in Weather. If you're just joining this channel, this is where you can learn about weather events that occurred in the United States on the date the video was posted in years past. Today is January 29th. On this day in 1921, a compact, intense windstorm known as the Great Olympic Blowdown or the Big Blow struck the coast of Washington State. This storm is notable for the massive number of trees destroyed. At the time, it was the biggest loss of timber in the country, according to Forest Service. The storm started southwest of Washington state and tracked northeast. Barometric pressure dropped to as low as 28.9 inches with 40-mile-per-hour winds. Wind velocity quickly increased to 100 miles per hour. The wind hit at noon in Grays Harbor and moved up the peninsula. At the North Head Lighthouse, winds as high as 113 miles per hour were recorded, with a gust of 150 miles per hour before the anemometer was blown away. Inland, gusts as high as 64 miles per hour were recorded in Seattle, 48 miles per hour in Tacoma, and 47 miles per hour as far inland as Walla Walla. The storm did not make landfall, but one person was killed. Billions of board feet of timber across the Olympic Peninsula were destroyed, with over 40% of the trees on the southwest side of the Olympic Mountains being blown down. A herd of 200 Roosevelt elk were killed near forks by trees and flying debris, and hundreds of domestic farm animals were also killed. In La Push, 16 homes were destroyed and numerous power and telephone lines were downed. On this day in 1939, a possible F2 tornado moved northeast from the west side of Coker, Alabama, in Tuscaloosa County. The tornado took a 6-mile path and demolished a school and injured a total of 11 people, 6 in homes near Coker and another 5 in a home near the end of the path. On this day in 1947, a massive winter storm began in southern Wisconsin and ended the next day, with up to 2 feet of snow falling in places. Strong northeasterly winds piled drifts up to 10 feet high in the Milwaukee area, which shut down the entire city for 2 days. Also on this day in 1947, parts of the Midwestern and southeastern United States were impacted by several strong tornadoes. An F3 tornado killed 3 people near Montier, Missouri. An F4 tornado traveled 45 miles across northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, killing 1 person and injuring 19 others. Strong tornadoes continued to form overnight and into the next day. On this day in 2002, the 2002 Central Plains ice storm began and lasted for 3 days. The major winter storm affected the Midwestern United States and caused significant damage, especially in the Kansas City, Missouri metro area. The affected region saw ice accumulations up to 2 inches by the evening of the 30th. As the night went on, affected infrastructure began to crumble. After the 31st, over 650,000 people were without electricity, including 350,000 in the Kansas City area alone and 250,000 in Oklahoma. Some people were without electricity for 2 weeks. Around 500,000 trees were affected in the Kansas City area alone. Then, on the tail end of the storm, some places got snow on top of the ice that had fallen, which worsened the problem. There was one known fatality from the storm and 111 million 2002 United States dollars in damage, which in 2025 United States dollars would equate to over $194.7 million. On this day in 2008, a sharp cold front moved across Illinois during the day, producing a drastic temperature drop. Temperatures fell 20 to 40 degrees in just a couple of hours, with areas from Springfield, Illinois to St. Louis, Missouri, seeing temperatures fall as much as 50 degrees between noon and 6 p.m. Temperatures in the mid-60s in central Illinois at midday on the 29th had fallen to near zero by the next morning. The same system that produced the cold front also produced tornadoes in parts of the lower Ohio Valley, while most of the damage was due to straight line winds which caused significant and widespread damage across the Ohio Valley region with winds of up to 100 miles per hour. 2 people were killed in a mobile home in Posey County, Indiana by an EF2 tornado, and another person died in Clark County, Indiana in an EF1 tornado. 2 other deaths occurred in Arkansas from straight-line wind damage. That will close up this edition of This Day in Weather, but be sure to stay tuned in because whenever there's a new video, you will learn about weather events that occurred in the United States on the date the video was posted in years past. Please hit the thumbs up button to like this video. Please hit the subscribe button to be sure to never miss a new video. If you're just joining this channel, please check out all the other videos I have been posted on this channel. And please check out my Patreon at patreon.com/c/thisdayinweather for more content.